Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about some of the ad objectives and what they do and how they differ between the other ones. Mainly because I've been doing a lot of testing as of lately, just spending 20, 40, $100 here and there just doing testing because I've wanted to see how each of them kind of affect each other. And in this one, we're going to talk about the brand awareness objective. So a lot of people when they come into Ads Manager, they see all these objectives, and same as me. Like when I first started, I was like, well, what the hell does any of this shit mean? And pretty much 90% of people pick traffic, right? 90% of people pick traffic. If you've ever boosted a post on your Facebook page, you've pretty much always, like, that's the engagement one, okay? So I'm gonna talk about the ones that I've had personal experience with and what I've seen them do. So we're gonna talk about brand awareness, and I have like the little quick menu over here to kind of talk about it. The brand awareness one is kind of an interesting one. I only ran it for 2 days, and I spent about $100 each day for a company that was wanting to show their ads in the Philippines. So it was really good because with $200 in the Philippines, I literally showed that ad to like, Jesus, it was ridiculous. I think it was almost like a million people, if not more. And I don't know how it decides this, but it's so each of them have like a differentiating metric, right? And so this metric on brand awareness was estimated ad recall. So essentially, Facebook somehow figures out that when you see an ad, if you see it one, two, three, four, 5 times, they basically figure out how likely it is that that person remembers you as a brand or you as an ad. Which I thought was kind of a crazy thing to think about, is that they can figure out if somebody remembers who you are. And I don't even know how to, like, when I showed the company that metric. I told them, I was like, yeah, I don't know what this means. Like, I mean, it says 100,000 people are going to remember your brand. Um, and they were like, all right, that's cool. He was kind of like letting me test it and stuff like that, and I'm still working with that client, but it's just like it's defining metric. So if you're trying to do like a local ad, and you essentially are maybe like a new company, or like maybe like a new restaurant or a new whatever, and you just like want to get yourself out there, this is gonna try to show you to as like many people as possible, as many times as possible. So instead of like showing your ad to like 1,000 people, it's going to show your ad to maybe 100 people, but then show your face to them 10 times each, and then see which ones remember you, and then keep finding people that are likely to remember you and click on your ad, I guess. And so that's just kind of an interesting thing. That's what the brand awareness one does, is that it'll basically find a bunch of people and then show your ad continually. And you can even tell, like, if you go in and select an ad, you can even see how it differs. You can see that in the brand awareness one, like you can tell you can say like, look, one person sees this ad 5 times in a week period. You can set that kind of stuff up, whereas in the traffic one, you can't set that up. Not at today's date, anyways. So that's kind of the brand awareness thing. It's a quick little overview. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will make a video on it.